girl, Miss Traveling Diva here, back with another travel tip hack for you in terms of booking airline tickets. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that notification button and subscribe, click like, and click share. Now, a little bit of story time. Went to a restaurant, was paying for the bill, and the waiter was like, hey, I noticed that you used a credit card it was American Airlines at the time. I noticed that you used the American Airlines credit card through Citibank. And she asked, whether or not this was like really legit. And she said, do you really find that to be beneficial? And I said, absolutely. I take about 2 to 3 trips a year just using airline miles, which means that I'm only paying the taxes for it. So what I will tell you all is that, and let me take a step back. If you have a credit score below 600, you may want to bypass this video because this is probably not for you. I think you're going to need to have a credit score above 600 in order for some of these larger banks to be able to approve you. So just want to put that disclosure out there. In addition, by no means am I telling you to go into debt. What I use my card for is I treat it like a debit card. So instead of using my debit card to pay for things, I put everything on my mileage card. And so you can pick and choose whichever mileage card would work best for you, depending on, where you live at, where your hub is at. When I say hub, I mean the airport hub. So whatever airport flies the most out of where you live at, that may be the card that you want to sign up for. But that's not just the rule though. I would say compare to see who's going to give you the most bonus miles when you sign up. Because when you sign up with a credit card, they typically will give you what's called bonus miles. And they range anywhere from 20,000 miles to up to 100,000 miles. And so I would just say do the math and see which one's going to work the best for you. But they actually are legit and it does work. So like I said, I use it like a debit card. I put everything on it. You have the ability to perhaps even put your mortgage, you can put your rent, your utilities, any type of maybe reoccurring charges such as like Netflix or Hulu, maybe your cell phone. I put everything on this here card. I don't care if it's a pack of gum. I'm using my card for it because I want to make my money work for me. So, but just to talk about the bonus miles, typically what happens is you sign up for the credit card, you get approved for it, and then they give you these bonus miles just for signing up for the credit card. And so you have usually about a year to be able to use the miles. But if you go to their website, they will tell you where you can actually, when is a low season for something. So typically what I use them for are my expensive tickets. My rule of thumb is that and this is just my personal rule of thumb, if the ticket is less than $400, I'm just gonna pay for it out of my pocket. When I go over more than 400, then that's when I'm really looking to use my miles. And typically when I'm using my miles, I'm looking for those expensive tickets of like 1,200, 1,300 round trip tickets when I'm going to like Europe or Southeast Asia or Africa. So that's where I'm saying they do come in, and they're very valuable in terms of how to be able to use it. And I use it as a debit card. So I don't use my debit card pretty much for nothing. I use this here mileage card for everything that I want to use it for, because my personal concern is that if my debit card gets stolen or compromised, that's a huge issue because that's attached to my bank account. And because I put everything on this credit card, everything is due at the same time each month. I pay the entire bill off every single month. So there is no interest or anything that I pay for it. And that's why I said I'm not encouraging anyone to go into any debt. So this is not a way to get you into debt. This is just more so, how do I get my money to work for me best? I do believe, for example, Capital One, they have something similar where they will do like cash back or points. So I would say go with the credit card that works best for you, but definitely make your money work for you. And these airline miles do work. So pick the one that works best for you. Consider, where you live at, see which airline do you find yourself flying the most. And if you want to travel international, for example, I am a fan of Southwest. However, they don't go to Europe, they don't go to Africa, they don't go to Southeast Asia. So I don't have a card with them, but that doesn't mean that you can't have one with them. I just choose to have one, but many people sometimes have several cards with different airline companies, depending on how much spending that they do and how much traveling that they do. But this is just one tip that I can tell you, it pays for itself. So all you have to do is treat it basically like your debit card, have everything go there when the bill comes, pay it off every single month. And not only do you get your bonus miles, but then you get miles for each dollar that you spend. So this is one quick, easy hack to make your money work for you. If you like this tip, don't forget to follow me, click like, click share, and subscribe for the next time I drop another video. Until then, safe travels.